Greeting to all and sundry, Chancellor North Wales here. Just a little update. So firstly, what's been happening? I think I'm going to be honest with you guys. After I did that lightning, I think I hit a little bit of modelling burnout. I had an excellent run of kits, some great builds, topped off by the lightning, then a mad rush on getting some Ottomans painted up, and then my modelling seemed just to crash a bit. I've got to be honest with you. The project that I was doing for Aaron Newland's trainer group build just seemed to stretch out too far for me, and it's an A model kit. It just didn't do anything for me, and as I'm not the kind of person who stops one project, starts another, and all that kind of. If I'm not working on a project, I'm not working on a project, and I don't like to start another one until it's done. So, and this little thing, no fault of its own. I normally enjoy A model kits. I have a bit of a challenge with them. It just felt a bit there, but so I'll show you what I've done on it. It's nearly done. Only a bit more work left. A dinky little thing, a Yak 17, early Russian jet trainer. Normally the kind of aircraft I whip out in about a week. Has been sat on the modelling table for the best part of a month. Bit embarrassing that. Now I'm just doing a quick finish off on this. I just want to get her on the done, dusted, and on the shelf. Early, very early Russian jet trainer. So, and I mean, yeah, it's built up quite passably with the usual fit issues. The decals are absolutely dreadful with a huge amount of carrier fill, which I'll probably try to blend out with some weathering powders. So, but that'll go on the shelf. Representation of the type. A bit of a late entry to Aaron Newland's trainer group build. At the same time with all this, I think those of you guys who I do natter to know that we've had fun and games on the home front here. Some of the funs and some of the joys of having teenage daughters. They do not make you feel older quickly at times, and so that's been an interesting time. Thankfully we seem to have largely come through that, which I'm pretty relieved about, but I'd say February, March had a lot of challenges. With that also, I've been involved with the Dystopian Wars beta test, commenting on that part of the community there, looking at new fleet builds, the rules changes and everything else. And I won't deny my time's been taken up when I'm home at the evenings going through that, and just been a bit more of a focus there. So it's been harder for me to keep up with what's gone on YouTube. I popped in to see some things like Pastor Bob Bean and some of the documentaries, and just lost the flow on some of the modelling. A number of you guys probably watched or got incredibly bored with incredibly quickly the 24-hour gaming video, guys. Thank you very much for commenting on that, and also thank you very much for commenting on the crew model show. That's very much appreciated there. Before the Dystopian Wars event, I went all out to get these Ottomans painted up, so that was a bit of a speed painting job there. As it was, they didn't get used, but they were done, and they were done at a fair old rate. So you can see the battleship, some of the cruisers and the flyers, and I threw myself into doing them. Sort of lost track on the photo side as well, but I've got another box set, and if I do a Ottoman painting video, that'll be the box set. I've also got the big old Ottoman carrier hopefully arriving next week, and that'll be a nice rounded project there. So yeah, the focus has been more for me on the wargaming side. It's been absolutely essential, kept me going, getting away on a Thursday, getting some gaming time in. Couldn't be asked whether I won or lost, that wasn't the issue. It was giving people intro games, it was just being at a gaming table. That also coupled, as I say, with a 24-hour event in February, and last weekend I played like a closed event where it was rules testing, so it couldn't be in a normal club hour. So the focus has been undeniably on the wargaming for a bit. With this, the little yak out the way, I will I'll be getting back to doing something a bit more interesting on the aircraft model, on the scale modelling side. I think on that sense, you may start seeing some things that are a bit more unexpected from me. Definitely Radzis, GBs, Seaplane GB in there 100%. But in the meantime, I think you're going to see a slight greater spread of subjects, a few surprises along the way. I'd fallen into modelling, right? I didn't say I did not enjoy being in the modelling rut that I was, but this last Yak 17 just like, oh. Anyway, I normally do have a list of people I followed, and I haven't followed those that I would have been commenting on as vigorously as I should have, so I can't give a fair comment on them. The people that are on the modelling list for the shout-outs I will be doing will be in the next batch of shout-outs, as the modelling's now picking up a bit more again, so I'll be having more YouTube on in the background and all the rest of it. So the 3 shout-outs are these, in all fairness, are wargaming related, and they are dystopian wars related, because that's the main thing I've been focused on. So firstly is a couple of guys just starting to do battle report bits. They don't just do dystopian wars, so please give them a look up. They're called Tabletop Combat Cast. Their links will be below and all the rest of that gubbins. They're developing a style and approach to doing battle reports, and I quite like their vids, in all fairness. Next chap who does some very good unboxings is a gentleman from Australia, Pete Fontebasso. He's, I believe he's one of the guys who presents the Element 38. He presents a podcast as well. Element 386, something like that. I'm rather embarrassed that I didn't put that note. Anyway, look up this chap, Peter Fontebasso. He does some very good unboxing videos from the wargaming side. And the next guys, these are other chaps who have done Dystopian Wars unboxings, and they went quiet for a while and have done something a bit more recent as well, is Wedealinpwn, PWN. And again, the names will be below. These are guys who do just nattering about either games videos or nattering about DW. So that's the 3 shout-outs. If you're into the hobby, if you're into the wargaming side, these are people who you will probably appreciate and certainly worth subscribing to. I've covered this briefly. I'm not going to ramble on too long. I've followed a number of the modelling vids, and as I said, I'll picking up steam on that. I also should say, guys, around February we also lost the internet for 2 weeks, where we had storm, large chunk of the ley land that we have outside these houses. Bloody land, I actually despise these things, but a large chunk of it came down and severed phone line, so we were a bit stuffed on that, and that tied in with the issues with the daughters and all that sort of thing. So getting my YouTube time back up again. We've got the Cosford Model Show coming up in 3 weeks' time. I'll just go, I will again, I'm just going to quickly look them up. Cosford. Here we go. Right, Cosford Model Show will be on the 6th of April, Sunday the 6th of April at the museum there. I'll be there with Chester Model Club, and if anybody would like to meet up, it'll be a great chance to see you guys there. There'll be a variety of my work on display there, aircraft, probably some ships as well. So if there's any of you guys in the community who'd like a meet up at the Cosford Model Show at RAF, at the Royal Air Force Museum, Cosford, on Sunday, April 6th, it'll be great to see you guys. So, not quite my usual massive rambling, but there's some great stuff going on, guys. I've enjoyed following some builds, seeing some nice work going on. It's been really nice to see the Matchbox kits from Aaron Newland's Matchbox build. There's been some beautiful classic kits there. Really like the Dornier flying boat done by Alex Modelling. And just some of the other projects that you guys have done. You've taken some real classics. The chap also did the B-38, lovely job there. Just been some nice to see some of those really great classic old kits, original boxings as well, being built so beautifully. Guys are really making the most of it. I also really enjoyed the Fleet Air Arm version, that Model Pro 72 made of the Buckeye. I thought that was a lovely job, that worked beautifully, so Lenny, well done on that one. I always like a what if, and I think for you guys out there, what ifs are sometimes a great way. If you just want to do something different, have a bit of fun with it, do it something in a different colour scheme, just go out there and, you know, never mind what the instructions say, never mind what the decals should be, have a bit of fun and build, who knows, a MiG Rush RAF markings, whatever you decide. But Lenny, I liked what you did there with that one. That just stood out. It was a nice, neat job. And what I also appreciated about it was believable. You could imagine, yeah, the Royal Navy operating Buckeyes. So well done on that. So I'm going to draw it to a close now. Keep putting the videos out there, guys. Not disappeared. I am keeping an eye on things, just not quite as vigorously as I had been. I say that's going to go up. So please, guys, take care. Keep safe. Look after yourselves. And till the next vid, God bless.